Anyone else, please come forward.
Deep Joe. Calaveras County Taxpayers Association. And I too would want to thank our planning department for the good work they do. This is really refreshing and also understandable. The Taxpayers Association is concerned in the general plan process primarily with property rights. And we think that the property rights are really insured. These are natural rights, but they're insured by our Constitution. So we put together a short clause to protect that, which would affect every part of the general plan somewhat. And the clause goes like the Property Rights Protection Clause. This general plan, while following California law, shall be interpreted in light of the people's rights to life, liberty, and property as specified in the 5th and 14th Amendments to the Constitution of the United States. Number 2, designated land uses in this general plan and zoning ordinances shall be liberally interpreted to allow property owners reasonable use of their property as they see fit, provide neighbors or the public are not harmed. 3, this general plan shall be interpreted to provide the maximum flexibility needed to accommodate adjustments for changing future conditions. We have to do a general plan because the state requires it. We have a general plan in place, and now we're talking about changing it. The strong public support seems to be about controlling growth, preventing sprawl, that sort of thing. The more that government attempts to deter people from using their property as they see fit, the more, is that in a few minutes? Be knocked on there, I'm sure. The more problems that we'll have in the future. Problems with our economy. People won't come here because they will not be clear that they can develop and do the things that they wish. We should allow enough flexibility to allow the market to take place, individual decisions made by people, buyers and sellers and business people, and as to what the land use really ought to be, within certain parameters. And those parameters are, you cannot hurt your neighbor, you can't have the feedlot next to the hospital, you know, such as that. But within general parameters, we need to have a maximum flexibility in the uses and not so many uses. The one thing that the former planning consultant did right, and maybe the only thing, was to reduce the number of uses. That's good as long as those uses that are reduced are more flexible. So the more flexible we can make this, the clearer it can be understood, the better we'll have our economy in the future, and we'll be respecting the rights of the people. Also, when we get to a point, which maybe now, where we have suggested land uses changes for each parcel, we need to inform the owners of those people in writing. And we need to inform them and tell them what the existing use is and what the proposed change is, so they understand what's happening in their own property. That, if we do that, we are truly respecting their property rights. And some of this is already going on, but we need to make sure it continues. Thank you.